This is Nora Edwards. We've been here for 60 days. 6 of us have perished due to the cold. 9 have been sent down across the island to keep in touch with the other settlements. 10 more survivors arrived last week and brought with them munitions and more. That makes 142 souls now. For once, we're actually thriving, despite the temperatures. Thoughts are struggling in the nearly 9 degrees air, but it's enough to sustain everyone. We started with blue.
This is a bad storm. Now I'm worried about them making it here safely. The fog is coming in real tight, too. I hope they're traveling with a GPS.
Dwight, you copy? Dwight, Ivan, you out there.
How you doing, Lucien? Are you alright?
I'm good.
I know today was a busy day, but it might be a bit more busy this coming week or so. Folks might be coming to live here. And, get a bunch of new faces and everything.
We might be getting a new face with us very soon. Dwight, somebody washed on shore a couple of days back. He's been staying with Dwight, and Dwight's vetting him, making sure he's safe to come here. He don't know much about the, things that are going on out of here.
This place is gonna be a real peaceful place, and new friends everywhere. And almost be like old days a little bit. Enjoying ourselves.
It is a bad storm. Visibility's real bad. They make it.
Did they leave before it started?
I'm sure they will. I mean, I know Ivan knows his waters real good, but still, a storm like this, they even got me lost once for a bit and turned around. Hell, John Wishire would have been dead if I didn't find my way back. Actually, it's just when I went to rescue Lucien, I got lost in a storm like this.
Hey, Lucien, you did good today, kid. Worked real hard. Just remember, you don't have to, go crazy hard when you're working. You can't take a break whenever you want. Do what you want.
Not like there's much else to do around here.
Yeah.
Or anywhere, to be honest.
Or maybe he was having fun. Was that it? Keeping yourself entertained.
Maybe
Something
he
like
was.
that.
We keep checking the radio every so often, make sure Ivan and Dwight's okay. If they're smart, they're probably gonna wait out the storm.
Do we have any flares? Anything like that?
I don't
do.
think I have any.
Okay. You got it on you? Time to make myself look like a fool.
It might be a good idea to put the flare in the lighthouse over there, because you can see it then.
Good idea, John. I'll do that now.
All right, be safe. Watch your step. John Wishire to Ivan. Over.
Don't keep going that way. That's where the see the container right there? Yeah.
Alright, yeah, we're at the coast anyways.
Don?
I got a copy, over.
It's just group members.
Eventually getting
We
land.
should be on the western coast. which means
Like, it's been increasingly getting louder. It's kind of dull.
It sounds like someone's trying to do Morse code.
okay, yeah, King Duke is right. We go this way.
Oh, on the radio?
You know how to read Morse code?
No.
Yeah, neither do I.
We went further than I thought we did, but I don't think we crossed.
Here, increase it. Radio knows. It's not.
Oh. That's just
Now it ain't.
It wasn't when I handed it over.
What's going on?
I am video.
Huh?
That does not sound friendly.
I didn't catch what you said.
Into Atticus.
Why, Atticus seen something?
Go talk to Atticus. Like there's somebody on the radio talking to him, and it doesn't sound good.
Where's Atticus at?
No clue. He's on the radio. You guys have a radio somewhere?
It's kind of unfortunate. It was me that came across your place. But from what I heard, y'all like to help people, and kind of, I mean, I don't know, call it a coincidence, call it karma, but I found your place because I got stuck out in a blizzard. I was told the name is New Hope. Fitting.
It is.
Well, good luck finding your friends, Atticus. I'll swing by again real soon.
Everything good?
You hear that?
What happened? I only caught the end of it. He said he'd swing by around again. What does that mean?
John, we're in trouble. Everybody.
Why? What's happening?
There's some fucking crazy psycho on the radio. He's found our place. He knows exactly where we are.
Is he
Yesterday, he said one of us was standing there by the boathouse. He said he was going to creep behind. He said he could have just ended their life right there and then if he wanted to, but he chose not to. Watching us. It's not one of those, I don't think. It's just some crazy person. He said we better find guns and find them fast. There's a war coming.
Is it just one guy? Just one guy, right?
It was just one guy.
We can handle
one
one
guy on the radio. I don't think it's just one.
He gave me Mr. Nobody vibes. I've never actually met Mr. Nobody, but he implied that he might have Ivan. Like he was talking about Ivan when you first started talking on the radio.
You heard that.
I'm kind of worried.
You heard the whole thing,
Yeah.
right?
I'm kind of worried that he has him and Dr. White. I hope they are not with him, but that did not sound good.
No, it didn't.
Anyone new
He
on the
said,
island, we gotta
as he
be on
left,
high alert.
As he went off the radio, he said, "Good luck finding your friends."
Okay. Before, hold on. Before, I just.
Go ahead.
Are they on the island? Like, do we need to go?
We don't know.
Are they on the island? Okay.
We
don't know.
We don't know. We'll say this though. Someone was here yesterday. John. You said that you met somebody yesterday. His name was
No,
Buck.
Pike
Right?
said that. Yeah, he met a buck yesterday.
Pike.
That was not
Well,
Buck. That's not Buck. We know Buck.
Okay. All right. This man said he got lost in a storm. He washed up here. He was looking around. So maybe he said his name was Buck then, right? Because he said he seen somebody just standing around on the beach over there, and that could have been Pike. Maybe he said his name was Buck. Maybe he wants somebody to get in trouble for this.
A buck had
If you know
told
for sure
Pike
that
he
that's
was
not
looking
Buck,
for
then-
answers.
Okay.
You know who? But I have to ask
Yeah,
Pike
Buck
what
is
Buck sounded
doing
like.
bad things. Buck was investigating some stuff, so there's a good chance he wandered out here.
That matches up to the story then. I thought I saw someone down there.
There was someone down there.
Who was that? That's
They were carrying a crate.
Together, fellas.
They ran to the left, our left.
over here. 2 boats. I got 2 guys on a boat.
Two boats.
It's Ivan.
Yeah, okay. Boats?
Maybe it isn't Ivan.
What do we have here? Is that Ivan?
Dayz, Ivan.
Is there
Who's
2
behind
boats?
you?
This is Dr. Dwight.
Okay. Just had a
There was
very
definitely someone on land.
bad conversation.
Going towards the
Listen,
lighthouse.
we got something to talk about, but right
Hey,
now somebody's
Sam
on this
from
island.
before, I
We
don't
need
mean
to
to
find out who it is.
run up on y'all at a bad
Oh,
time.
okay.
Sam.
All right, we're Samson. Okay.
Dismount, fellas.
Are you carrying a crate?
No, I was
You gotta
carrying
talk,
some
fellas.
sheet
Come
metal.
on.
I seen that. It was him.
Okay.
I wanted
okay.
to help y'all with your defenses, give you some sheet metal here.
All right, everyone, come on up. We'll go to my house and have a meeting.
Oh, seems I came at a bad time.
Hello there.
Keep your wits about you, fellas.
The 2 jerrycan
Ivan.
in this sport bag.
I
How's it
appreciate
going,
it.
everybody?
We got some things to talk
doing,
about.
Ivan?
Something just happened over the radio. I'm glad that Ivan and Dwight are not kidnapped because this guy made it sound like you guys were. Someone trying to play games.
Oh, I like game. Ivan is good at game.
All right. Y'all ready for this?
You
Ain't
Yeah.
pretty.
go ahead, Atticus.
Someone was just on the radio. Made it sound like that Ivan and Dwight here wasn't gonna make it here. Thankfully, you did. He said he was on this island a couple days ago. He washed up here in a storm. Was looking around. He said he saw somebody on the beach there by the boathouse, and that he could have just easily snuck over to him and ended his life. You don't seem like a good man, whoever this was. He said we better get guns ready and get ready for fighting out here. This place, I think he wants it. Whoever they are, can't just be one man not talking like that. Told us all to get ready for war, basically. I don't know who the fuck it is. I ain't heard him before in my life.
You say I'm not going to make it? This is
He
hilarious.
talked to you all yesterday, Ivan.
No. I don't know who. Who
Ivan, he said he knew you.
says he knows me. Yeah,
The Sea Wolf, that's what he called you.
yeah. What he said his name is.
Krieg, you were
Said his
referred
name
to him
was
as
Buck, but I
Mr.
think he-
Nobody, right?
Oh, he's back. Oh, he's back. Okay, yeah. I rescued Buck yesterday.
No,
Oh, Buck
so
wouldn't
people
talk
here,
like that.
people here are saying it's not Buck, but that's what he said his name
Yeah.
was. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, he says he.
Well,
And
there's
there is
two
a-
Bucks. There's 2 Bucks. We gotta keep
Oh,
in mind.
great.
There's
And
Buck Richardson and a Buck something else.
God damn it.
he's
First we had a John fucking problem, now we got a Buck problem.
It was a Buck Richardson I rescued yesterday, and he does this. I know your name. He talks to Percy or something over here. I don't fucking know. And he hears my name. That if he is ever having problems at sea, to contact the Sea Wolf. And
He said
first time ever.
Richardson.
Yeah.
Wait, he was out on this island?
No, he was at the lighthouse.
He's been here too. Buck's.
He was
Pike's not here, but Pike said he met a buck yesterday who was looking
Pike.
for answers.
Yeah. Yeah, this was okay. Yeah, he talked to Pike, and then he gets stranded out of fuels at the big lighthouse. He says he was there to try to. He's following the clues.
All right, before we go any farther, Atticus, I know you're panicked about this, but we can't be led by panic. If one man is threatening people out here, we have numbers, we have weapons, we can defend ourselves. We just have to be on the lookout for a potential murderer or whatever his intent is. It looks like it sounds like killing. We just gotta be careful. There's not very many people come to the island, and we know everyone on the island. We just gotta make sure that we don't act rashly out of fear. That's the worst thing we can do.
I bring a John with me. He ex-security, so maybe this way, maybe Buck don't try no shit, but he gives me many informations, more than anybody else has about what is going on. He is going from this secret message radio broadcasts that are not on the radios that you carry, but only at these radio stations, and like the one in the Northeast Island. And so he is giving me tips and hints of what he has discovered. And the last one was look to the stars, you will find your way, blah, blah, blah. And
Just
so
a reminder here, we're not really worried about the Watchers. We're trying to... I have civilians here who are living away from it. We're not bringing it up here.
No, I know. I'm not bringing them up. I am simply discussing our discussions, and that I give him a tip. Maybe this is where he finds information that the people are planning on attacking Camp Ivan or something, and maybe here too. I don't fucking know.
All right, too many people know about this place now. I don't know how.
It happens, and people show up here on their own as well, and word spreads. But before we go much farther, who do we all have? We got Dwight, we got Ivan. Who else did you bring with you?
Right,
Jane.
and Art sitting down right there.
I'm John. Nice to meet you. Welcome to New Hope. Things are much more peaceful here usually, but this is the first threat we really had to deal with, is some crazy guy over the radio.
Maybe I step out and try to get hold of him on the radio. He has to say.
He's on, the person who's just been talking to me is on the same radio channel that we use. 997.
Okay. I will
Hold
step
on a
out so
second.
it does not interrupt.
Wait. Hold on a second. That fella could have heard me, Evan, and Atticus literally talking before we come here. I literally called him the Sea Wolf over the radio. Could just be some fucker just listening in and making up something.
I consider that too. Like, we have to consider his threat serious, but we also can consider that he's probably trying to cause friction between people. There has been copycats out there lately as well, I've heard.
We have some
I will,
information
I
on
can
this.
tell
see
you
if I
all
can
now that's
manage.
not Buck. I'm
really
pretty sure I
know
heard
that.
the last bit of that. No,
Hey.
I know that it's not Buck because I caught the last half of their conversation.
Maybe, wait. Ivan!
Alright.
Ivan,
So there might
Ivan,
be
get
two
in here.
bucks.
Don't go on the radio.
No, the
Let
Buck
me
that he's
go on the
mentioning,
radio.
the one who mentioned the stars, he mentioned that to me right before we left for this island. Like, right before we came to New Hope.
Want to listen?
He mentioned that to me.
I'll try and
Just
get this
saying,
fella back on the radio.
That is not the buck that we were talking to. That we
I'm
think
gonna
about
say
the buck that lives down the ways. Man.
that you fellas ain't made it yet, okay? I'm gonna try and reach out to you fellas on the radio.
I've got a long distance transceiver that we can sit in the middle. We can all hear on it then.
Okay.
Make sure you pull a battery. I'm your radio.
Sand, that you? Oh, Gideon, I'm Dwight. Don't confuse me for that therapist.
Oh wait, he's the one with the casting couch. Yeah, that's right.
Jesus Christ, man.
The feelings, doctor.
Well, you know, both of you guys got the casting couch nowadays, so I can't tell.
Yeah, well, you can thank Craig for that. I'll throw that fucker out. I gave it back to the original owners. Not my problem.
Goddamn.
He could be Buck's name, but Buck's also been known to write a bunch of notes trying to side with people talk about.
They're not, it's not the same book. It's not that guy.
He can be easily faking his accent when he's public.
Let's not go pointing fingers when we don't know for sure.
Pointing fingers, but I'm just saying, Buck that he says he's claiming to be is not known to be a trustworthy person.
Who said this guy sounded like Mr. Nobody? Like, another nickname someone had.
I was just saying he gave me Mr. Nobody vibes.
What does that mean?
Just the way he's acting. I can't guarantee it because, as I said, I've never met this Mr. Nobody guy. But, yeah.
I know Dwight had something he wanted to talk about. Where did he get off to?
Talk to him too. Where did?
Excuse me.
Sand.
Here to try and hurt people, but we don't know that for sure.
Crazy fuck.
I get you. We'll be on
Hold
guard.
on a second. Where's Buster? Where is he? There you are. I'm following me.
I need to get by that damn
Sure.
car.
Yeah, John, can you come with me for a sec? Atticus as well. Just over here.
Yeah, Ivan, you said he was heading out to the.
Just take a couple minutes and then I'll get to the important stuff. Alright. We have a little privacy, so I can introduce you all. John, Atticus, this fella here is Buster. Buster, this is Atticus and John.
How you doing, Buster?
Buster.
How you doing?
Good, how y'all?
We're sorry that you come here and all hell's breaking loose, but I promise you that this is the first time that it's happened, and hopefully the last.
Hey.
It seems alright so far. I don't really see nothing happen yet.
Here's the thing, fellers. I vetted him a little. Buster here only washed up a few days ago, and he has no idea what a watcher is. But I thought I'd expedite the process. Potentially, you know, guys talking to him.
This is New Hope. Welcome. This is one of the few places here on the islands of Sakal that you can find the most peace, no infected, almost no conflict. Place to grow is the idea behind it. And we're always looking for more people. But I'm telling you, those people out there, watchers, is something nobody wants to get riled up into. It's a mad dog's chase, I'll tell you that. Atticus and I have seen enough of it to know that it's bad news.
Yeah, we were on the mainland a couple days ago, and we got in a lot of fucking trouble out there, I'll tell you that. Almost died.
What happened?
It's shelling. Right by us. We was in a small house just taking shelter. There was a storm. We were cold. We lit a fire. We thought we heard the door close behind us, right? We were all just chilling by the fire, having some food and talking. We went outside and one of those things went off and we were all unconscious. And we woke up. Thought we best head back to the boat and get back to New Hope, right? So we was running down the road and then all we heard was fucking shells flying down, blowing up right next to us. Crazy. Lucky to be alive.
A horde of the infected started chasing us from the explosions, and we probably killed damn near about 50 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, many bodies.
Probably a lot. Like, way too many. And we probably went through half of our munitions doing just that. So we do need to go out and find some ammunition for ourselves, especially when we're getting people over the radio being crazy like this.
We're definitely going to be stepping up security here in a way that, you know, people going doubles. We're looking to get a sheriff here, someone to stick around to fill the role. I don't know. I want Atticus to do it, but he's not sure about it, so I think we're still looking for a sheriff here to help keep an eye on things. Sorry, what did you say your name was again? They go in one ear out the other.
Buster.
It's okay. It's a Buster, man.
All right, Buster. This place sound like somewhere you want to be.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I've been looking for seeds and stuff because I was trying to, you know, kind of chill and get away from the bustle of the town, you know.
We got all
really
that here. We got farmland.
Hanging out with the. I've never been a city guy myself, you know what I mean?
Well, this place might get busy at some point. We're looking to get as many folks here who have the same mindset. They want to get away from the chaos of it all and not just survive, but live a life again. Have something to grow for.
Okay, that kind of sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Dwight, you were saying, at least I can say this thing over the phone, the what's it called, the walkies. Something big's coming. What is that?
I think finish the discussion here with Buster and talk to you two private. We'll be back in like 5 minutes and tell you what's happening, right?
Okay. Buster, I didn't have much more to say. I got a lot on my mind today, but everyone here fills a role. We have a few rules. We don't talk about those watchers. We don't mention them here. We don't bring them up in conversation. Once you're here, you forget about it. You don't go chasing their riddles and their game and all that. We all work for each other, work hard, and look after each other like a family.
Okay.
Hey, Buster, is there anything that you're good at? Anything that you can put your mind to?
I'm good at having a good attitude.
That's a good thing there. That's for sure.
It's always good to have a good attitude, but is there anything like labor-wise that you're good at that you can put your head to? Like,
yeah, I can bandage people sometimes. You know, I've done that a few times in my life. And
you got a little bit of medical experience.
A little bit. Not a lot.
That's good. That's
good.
Just
a smidge.
That's still
I
good.
like hunting too.
Well, there ain't much game out here. Every now and again, we got a lot of fish though in the ocean. There, we do go fishing a lot.
Okay.
All right. Well, listen, I'll be the first to welcome you here. My name's Atticus. Welcome over.
Well, first things first. Is there a clean place to wash hands?
There is. And we also have fresh water here as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, just up that, see that flag up there?
Yes, sir.
You go by that, you'll see a couple of hunting, they call hunting shacks and a bar. And there's a well up there you can drink from, fresh water.
Okay. All right. Well, is there anything you guys want me to get started on, or?
Look for a place
do
to
what you
call
want to do.
home.
Have a look around.
This house right here is open.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This green one. You want to make that your house?
Okay. Yeah.
You got the stuff to make yourself what you need. Got a rope and.
I got some nails. I got a hammer. That's all I got so far. I was looking for some stuff earlier. That's about all I got with like building supplies. But
Here, take the rope. You know how to make a flagpole?
a flagpole and stuff, right?
Sticks.
Or is that a
Get some
negative?
sticks. 3 sticks. And that rope that I just gave you. Put
Okay.
yourself a flag on that house. Then you can you got somewhere to call yourself home.
Okay. What kind of ammo did you guys need? I heard you guys said you were getting low on ammo.
45.
7.62 by 3.9.
308.
3.9. I've got a few
Pardon me.
things. There's some.
What are you thinking, John?
I'm just, I don't know, thinking about the threat that might be coming our way.
Somebody behind my house. Who is that? I don't know who it is, but they're talking.
Yeah, let them talk. It's 2 of them. They came here. Your idea with building the fort up there, essentially, is a good idea. We'll have to get on that. Gather all the resources we need and figure out what it would take to build it, but
It would take a lot.
take a
But
lot.
I guess we can do it.
Yeah.
Got enough people here now. What's that? 6, 7 people? It's good.
Well, if Asher and his friends stick together and they prove themselves, we'll be up to 11 people. That's not too bad. And whoever else Dwight brings and folks from Bastion bring here, numbers could be higher.
Gonna have to try and get a few more boats up here. Maybe build another lockup somewhere.
I could
Just for the other folk to get, you know, if the other people want to go scavenge.
That'd be a good idea. We got a lot of people here. We're gonna need to make room for guests and boat lockups. But this place is it's gonna be something special. We're gonna have threats. I knew that. I was hoping it wouldn't happen. But this guy, he could be blowing smoke up our ass. He could have just been listening on the radio for a while. He could be coming here again. But he doesn't know the new numbers here. He doesn't know the details of this place. If anything, he's giving away his opportunity.
Could be here already.
He could be.
Still be on the island.
It could be.
What could be a good idea is if we get Asher's fella together and ask them if they want to go scope out the island for us. Have a little look around.
That could be a good idea. We'll see
We should
about
talk
it.
to them about that. They got the guns, they got the munitions, you know. They got things that we don't have.
Hey,
Nothing
Sam.
on the barrel. That's cool.
How's it going, John?
Would you and your friends mind scouting the island real quick? Just in case that lunatic's on it.
Yeah, we can take a look around.
I appreciate it.
Just let me, if I get warmed by your fire, I think your fire went out.
There's a fire in all these houses right now, so you can get into any of them that are open.
Get warm for a bit, and then we'll head on out.
Hey, Gideon. Hi, folks. I know we're real busy in there a minute ago. I need to properly introduce myself. I'm John, and I didn't quite catch your names. Sometimes going one ear out the other for myself.
Yep, it's about to go out now. And it just went out.
My name's Jean.
Jean.
Jane.
Jane.
Three of us if you count.
There's three.
Nice to meet you, Jane.
Hmm?
And what was
Oh,
your
yeah.
name again, sir?
We'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll be.
My name's Artorius. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Artorius. We'll bring you guys here.
Did a good scout around to see if anything changed since the last time we...
Okay. Are you guys from the tribe as well with them?
No.
Okay, you just looking after your friend?
I always bring my jerry cans. I'm looking out for my jerry can.
Okay. Well, I ought to go fill up the boat right away then, so they're not just sitting around. I appreciate you helping us with that then. We almost got stuck here for a minute.
Fine. Got all the time in the world these days.
Funny how that is, right?
Look at this place, John. Look at what we've done. Look.
I was
You
just
said
admiring that.
that one day we would have smoke coming from every house. We almost got that now. We're almost there. And we got some asshole on the radio. He ain't gonna fucking stop us.
It's a waste of his time to come out here.
No, you don't mind me pitching in. Everyone has a dream.
And there.
But
And get hold of Buck on the radio.
and
Yeah, he said no such thing.
I believe that. I mean, I wasn't.
Yeah, I believe it too.
These jerry cans here, though,
This,
are these for us to keep, or hold on, are we borrowing them?
No. You keep.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. This man on the radio who I speak of, if spoke to him, I don't think he would deny anything. He sounded like a real psychopath. I think he'd actually openly admit what he said. That's what he sounded like.
What does Buck sound like, anyways, when you talk to him? I'm curious.
Middle age, very relaxed, probably, I don't know, maybe early 50s. If that could be considered middle age, I don't fucking know, but very relaxed. Not,
Yeah, this
Middle
guy
age
on
out
the
here is like
radio-
20.
Yeah, the guy on the radio sounded too young and smooth.
it
He
sounds
sounded,
very.
Sounded quite relaxed, actually, ain't gonna lie.
Buck talks slow like this, very calm, not really in a rush for anything, type of guy.
Yeah. Kind of describes the fella that I was talking to. I ain't gonna lie. Now, whether it's Buck or not, I don't know. I don't think it would be. Like I said, you talk to this man on the radio, I think he'd tell you. He wouldn't beat around the bush.
But I tell him, he says, what this person claim. I say that war will break out, many will perish, and the one will not make it. He says, I would never say such a thing. You came to my rescue. I know you are a good person. Okay. So maybe it was him and he's just playing nice because there was other people around. But I don't fucking know. Or maybe it's people trying to sow the discord.
Maybe.
One way or another, it's easy to tell who's not from the island when they show up, so any strangers out here, we're going to question and get down to the business and brass tacks of it all. So it won't be hard
Reminds
to
me,
recognize.
actually. We should probably get some colors. Cut up some, armbands like Ivan's got on there. Everybody that's living
thank you,
here.
Phil. Just, I'll be back. Walk here and make sure no one's pressing their ear against the wall, listening.
Come on, let's go over here and talk to them. Next to the water, near the beach. No one can hear us over the waves.
I'll tell you about what's happening on the mainland. It's fucking madness. I'll tell you about the threat that's coming here. Alright? Alright.
Here is in New Hope, or here is in the whole place?
The island. I'll explain. So, a couple days back, there was a massive meeting. I got this from second-hand information. Fellas have probably heard through the grapevine, especially if your visitors here have been talking about it. And, dot points. Essentially, it's a huge get-together of people from multiple settlements. People.
Yeah, we know about the meeting.
Alright. Basically, meeting ended with a bunch of people deciding to investigate whatnot. Danger with that, besides the fucking thing itself, more and more as the days go by. I think you're right, John. We shouldn't get involved in this. Because I'm about 90% certain that when people go to get their fucking answers tomorrow at these designated spots, there's gonna be a fight. At the fucking, what do you call it, the fucking meeting. You know the people, Podius Crass, that wear black, pink armbands?
Yeah, I've met them briefly before. I have. They've been to the island as well.
Fuck.
They came here real early on. They robbed my place and then came back and reimbursed me. I wasn't home, of course, but missing a boat and supplies, but that was a while back.
Here's the thing. At that meeting, they got very upset when it came clear that no one trusted them or wanted them. Fucking go into like the designated spot, the bunker, or whatever the fuck it is, to get answers. The whole meeting was to pick people they trust. Now the people that are going into that is Dr. Gideon and a guy named Gav. I trust Gideon. Guess I'm gonna have to trust Gav too. Some people said he's a good man, some people said the opposite.
I heard he's similar to the way Asher has a lot of rumors about him. And I guess him and
Best
Asher
to
used to
take
work
everything with a
together.
grain of salt.
I know this. I hear a lot. I'm just repeating what I've heard. You know me, I don't make decisions rationally. Or do I make my opinions so, I don't know, without thought. But the way Gav has been explained is that he riles things up pretty good. But then again, you're right. It could just be Asher saying that to deflect pressure off himself. But wasn't Gavin saying something about he's being the chosen one for this? Is that true?
I didn't hear anything about that. That at all.
I guess it's
I
what he's in his head or something, but I wasn't there, so I'm only hearing it secondhand.
I got it from the people that were there. Fucking got it from Gideon, obviously. The others. I know Art was there as well, but the thing that worries me, like I said, is the Podius people. They weren't happy. Everyone was like, yeah, we didn't trust you guys. We don't want you going in. And I'm not going to burn my sources, but I know for a fact they're going to go in, stating that they have teams for this sort of thing. They don't want random civilians getting involved. People go in, they don't want them interfering. Pot is going to boil over. People most likely going to get shot. Over what, by the way? Fucking empty room? Another fucking tape recording?
Another riddle.
Dwight, you have to try and talk your people out of doing this. They're good people. They're doctors. We need doctors.
I agree. You should talk Gideon out of it.
I try.
Make him say. Tell him about us. I know he knows us, but tell him. Ooh, I was looking for answers. More trouble than anything else. I know that now. This is the way. You don't talk about them. You don't go looking for answers. maybe, just maybe, you survive. You gotta try and make him see that.
Why do you think I brought Buster here? It's gonna get bad. If Podius and everyone else have a shootout, it's gonna be war. I'm not saying it will happen 100%, but it's most likely. If that happens, I'm gonna bring as many people here as I can. Live here.
Now we'll take
Try to
refugees
get that
in.
house set up.
We'll make an exception to the rule, but just let them know when they're coming here that they're under my roof until I choose a council for my land, for my island here.
Yeah, your house, your rules, John, 100%. And I'm not going to bring just anyone here. I'll vet them out, just like I did Buster. Find out whether they know about the Watchers, all that sort of stuff.
Dwight, the offer still stands for you as well. You're always welcome here if anything happens. And I want you to know, I trust you. I trust you more than most people I know. And I do think, John, if we do have a council here, decisions are made, I think Dwight has to be on it. That's if he comes here.
I can see about that.
You honor me. And I mean this with the best intentions. Good people. I trust you both. But I don't deserve to live here. Just leave it at that. I don't deserve to be. I'll get as many people here that do.
Listen, everyone out there, most people out there deserve a second chance. And a chance to live a regular life. Whatever happened in your past is your past. The future is here. The present is now.
We all have a past, Dwight. I told John yesterday I wasn't completely honest with him. And I haven't been completely honest with you either.
Why's that?
My past.
You don't have to tell me nothing. B.
Okay.
Nah,
I'll
I implore
figure out what you
you, you should move here. As soon as you can, bring as many people with you, and then you can help me rescue more people together. Every day we're on the radio listening for folks in trouble, and we come together and we take a boat out to the mainland to rescue them and pick them up. We saved Pike the other day. The day before that I saved I did save Ishmael, Miles, and then before that I saved Lucien. Same way, over the radio. As I also found Atticus, too, early on. Be saved and join in something that has a future worth fighting for, worth living for.
There's already thought about it. Mainland's gonna be fucking scorched earth sooner or later. I'll think on what you said. I mean this with all honesty. I will consider it.
I appreciate
Try
it.
to get as many people off before making my decision. Or breaks out that need me and Wayne to do surgery. Get people here. Leave it. After that's done, tell you my decision.
Alright. I
Promise I'll
appreciate it.
consider it.
Thank you.
All right.
That's
Is that everything?
No. One more thing. Your visitors. People after them. I'll be straight to it. I spoke to Asher and them just before. I told them I'm telling Atticus and John what's happening. There's people that might come after them, which means trouble might come here.
I know. And depending on who it is, we might have to send them away, but that's what I didn't know. Who's coming after them? Do you know?
Just so I want to know that he's being honest with you. Who did he say?
He didn't say anything.
He didn't fucking tell you?
No. He said he's cut ties with everybody. Everything's water under the bridge. He said everything's fine.
He's gonna fucking get you fit.
Who's after him?
Same people that are probably gonna go to that thing tomorrow.
Podius Crass.
Maybe that's who was on the radio to me. Maybe that's why he says we're on the
Here's the thing.
No.
Podius Crass, I know from the beginning because I've been told about them, is that they're not looking out for other people but their own. This is known. Now, if it was Bastion that was after him, that would have been a problem. I would have sent him away. If it was the hub after him, I'll send him away. But it's Podius Crass, I've known from the beginning, from what I've heard, talking to them, how I've seen them act, I know they're going to be a problem. And tonight, they've proven to the rest of the people on this island that they're going to be a problem as well. So I'd say more people are unified against that than anything else, especially if tomorrow is going to be as bad as you say it's going to be. And if it isn't, then we'll have a different talk about it. But
yeah, of course.
I'm not happy Asher's here, but push comes to shove. Atticus has said this. We may not even have the firepower or manpower to push him off the island if they don't want to leave. But right now, he's said that he is a guest here for the time being until I make my choice, which I'll make in a couple of days. I gotta consider a lot. It's a hard call to make. But he also said if I ask him to leave, he'll leave. No problems. Hopefully that's true, but we'll see when time comes.
There's people here like Sand, Krieg, they're good people. They need a place to hide. I'm going to tell you what I told Asher.
Sand and Krieg have joined up with Asher. They are allies. They are living together. So you know.
Oh, I know. They were living in our town. You know, after he left the hub, he was just south of us. That town where Fort Frostwood is? They moved in there.
I heard about that. I heard that it was
exploded.
a shit show.
Yeah. I met them once or twice when I was moving through. Thing is, if somebody's moving home so much, there's got to be a reason behind it, right?
What I told Asher, by the way, to be on the topic still, is that for him to stay here, I need to know that the hatchet's buried with the hub, with whatever happened there, and Bastion.
I can speak for Ren on this. I can speak for Ren. She talked to the hub. She talked to Bastion. She doesn't want no trouble.
Okay.
That's been buried, I know, from her front. I've not been to the hub. Frankly, I don't trust any of those people just because I've never met them. That's just me being cautious.
That's good. The hub is got a council now, but they're all over the place. There's folks there in that syndicate building that are chasing for answers and questions, also trying to save people in their own way. They're not bad people, but I think a little more misguided than anything else. They also plan to leave the island in the spring if opportunity arises as well. They're going to try at least. Maybe if they do leave, that might break the illusion that people are stuck here. If that's the case.
Guess we'll find out come spring. You know, maybe we can get a good day of weather. One day.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
It's been bad. Did you get caught in that storm when you was heading out here? Fucking hell, that was crazy.
We tried reaching out to. We were worried. It was low visibility, lots of snow, lots of fog.
Luckily, we were with Ivan. I was following him in my boat, so luckily.
Let's head back to your house, John. Maybe the others are back, Sand and stuff. Maybe
hold on.
They can tell us what they found. Thank you for the information, Dwight.
One more thing you said.
One more thing. I'm not telling you, like I said, this is your place. You make all the calls about everything. Seriously consider who lives here. I feel like an idiot telling you that, but seriously. And Asher and all of that, if they're really just wanting to get away and just turn a new leaf, fine. Good. That's genuinely what they want. They need to be 100% honest with you. Sit them down and they need to tell you everything.
I'll tell you this, I have a nose like a shark for bullshit, and I'm testing them in my own way. The way I question, the way I see things, the way I'm watching them. You know, right now Asher's created an appearance of mistrust. You know,
John's turned into a watcher. He's watching him.
Jesus Christ.
But I know what I've seen what he is. I've seen how he acts in his own home, too. I've been there visiting once when I was told I should meet him a long time ago. The guy, to me, is partial warlord, blood hungry sometimes. He said he acted out on emotions, but I think he acts out on personal interest, and I think the world just finally shot him out a bit, so he's feeling washed up. But people like that might gain steam again and go back to their old ways. I know this. And right now, he's underneath my thumb, he's underneath my watch, so maybe it's better for the world for the short time that he's not involved with bullshit. But trust me, it's looking more towards I'm going to be asking him to leave here in a few days. But I sent him on a task that I thought he turned down. I told him he needs to go live out on a farm on my land by himself for a while. Think about the choices he's made in life, the calls, were they the right calls, were they the wrong ones, what his presence is now, and what his future will be. And every day I'm going to go down to that farm while he's working hard, and I'm going to talk to him a bit, see how he's doing. And by the end of it, I told him, if I'm not convinced of you, at the end of this, I'll be asking you to leave. And he agreed to it.
Alright. Just be careful, man. Look, I'm just gonna say my 2 cents. Be careful with him. I don't trust him.
I know. I'm no fool. I know people, I know you're worried. I understand and I appreciate that. But I'm sure I'll make the right call in the end.
If you don't, I guess Atticus can say he told you so.
I think he needs one of those over me because so far I've been telling him I told you so too much. Isn't that right?
Well, at least I got one over you.
Maybe. Hasn't happened yet.
I say the possibilities is probably 95%.
Yeah, right.
Ain't gonna lie.
You hold on to that.
Let's head back to your house. See if the boys are back. Sand. See if they've learned anything.
I like Sand. Him pretty good people.
Yeah, Sand's a good man, actually. I was speaking to him a couple days back. Seems like a good
Yeah,
fella.
he ran the store in the town.
Well, he might
Makes
be running
good
the store
moonshine,
here,
I'll tell you that much.
potentially. Oh, we need moonshine for that bar as well.
Well, he's your man. If he wants to move stuff, we could help.
Bomb the
considering
entire
the
island
floor is there.
unless it was a last-ditch effort.
Well, that's fucking morbid.
Yeah, it is. As much as I'd like to admit it, like what happened before, this time around, with it being so much more accelerated. It's only a matter of time before all of us that are here are gone, and they bring the next batch in.
Who's saying that?
If Juliana is correct, Ivan will be okay. And typically stays away from a large group for too long.
Who's saying it all happened before? Who was saying that?
Sorry, that's me in the white.
Artorius, are you from the island?
Yeah, I've been living out here for about 5 years now.
I think you should leave my island right now. I don't trust you.
John, come on.
I don't trust anyone who's been here
You ain't
before.
I understand. But
There's a reason he's still alive.
There's a game being played out here, and all I know is he could be a piece to it that I don't want to be a part of.
And that ain't true.
I told
we
you
all know
how I
there's a
feel
game being
about
played.
people who've been here before, who've been here for 5 years, and they don't know nothing. Doesn't add up. I'm sorry.
They obviously know how to survive. Maybe we can learn something from him.
John, think about this way. Ivan doesn't know shit until Buck tells Ivan shit yesterday, and nobody ever tell Ivan nothing. Maybe it's like this. The reason why he is still here is because he doesn't get
they're
involved.
part of the damn
He just
riddle.
focus on
They're
himself.
in the radio broadcast. Those guys out there, those people say, go to those who've been here before. They're connected to it.
John, you're acting crazy.
I'm not acting
It
crazy.
says voices of the past.
yeah, he's not. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think you're crazy. I think we've talked about it a lot amongst each other, but I think part of the whole deal is us just sharing our stories with what happened before. It's into their whole game. I don't think you're that far off.
I have a rule here. You guys know and I've talked about it. We don't talk about them. But
Let's not. Leave it be then. It's forgotten.
I want to get some water.
Sure.
Sorry, Art.
Sorry, John. I'm sorry for losing my rank a little there.
I don't trust
said
motherfuckers like that. They're from here. They're from the game. They're part of this bullshit. And they survived 5 years here and they got nothing more to add to it. It doesn't add up. It's like they're walking with their eyes closed. Maybe they're conditioned by them.
Maybe they are. We ain't gonna learn shit if we don't find out what's going on. And I'm not saying we have to chase clues and find the Watchers, but there's a reason that they're still alive. Maybe they are Watchers. Maybe they're undercover. Maybe they're watching us right now. Mingling.
I wouldn't be
blending in.
surprised. I would not be surprised because that makes sense. It's logical. How many of them are on the island? 5? 5. Over 5 years. Hundreds of people come here. Hundreds, they say. And what, they all die? They all kill each other? And I asked one of them. That day you were asking what was going on? You're chasing questions. I met one. And he gave me the same bullshit answers when I had questions. 5 years, he says he's just lucky. Just lucky that he made it alive. He's got no skills and he's just been hiding. Hiding from the Watchers. Those guys. The ones who control everything out there. Causing problems. And you ask him more questions, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. 5 years on the island. Doesn't add up.
You listen here.
You let
listen
go of me.
good.
Come on now. You don't touch me.
You listen to me. I'm your friend. And I trust you. And I want you to trust me now. That man down there, we don't know what the fuck he went through to survive all those 5 years on his own. Now you can kick him off the island if you want. I'm happy with that, because we're a team here. But I would like to learn, or find out how he's still here. Out of the hundreds of people like you speak of that came here, he's the only man alive?
5 of them.
Sounds a
on
little...
this island.
Yeah, 5. 5 of them, yeah.
1
How?
for each year.
How did they do it?
How? And they say day, I met one. He said he was just hiding and running the entire time. And he's seen this
listen to
repeat
me.
over and over.
You're sounding crazy. Every time you go off on one because people mention the Watchers, and I understand that. We can keep that out of here. But you gotta keep your cool a little. God damn it, people are gonna ask questions. They're gonna think you're going crazy. People won't want to come here no more.
They want to come here because they want
Tell
to
you
get
what.
away from that crap. He's not welcome here because he's
All right,
been
I'll tell
playing-
you what then. Why don't you walk down there right now and pick that man up by his throat. Bring him over here and fucking kill him. If you think he's one of the Watchers, why don't you go do that?
Now you sound crazy. You think I'm just going to go kill a man? Because I'm not 100% sure? I'm damn sure of something. And I have my suspicions about it, and my suspicions say not to trust a man like this. But to kill someone over this? Now you sound crazy. Fucking asshole.
Get off, John.
Fucking asshole.
Everybody died.
Good man. So what you did at Summit yesterday. Gideon's putting his life on the line. Put your hand up as well to be his backup. That takes a lot. Good in my books. Wish none of this was taking place. I wish none of these fucking situations or games were happening, but they are.
Dwight.
Sorry, John. Say something.
I appreciate your friends coming here to bring gas, but I would like them to leave now, please.
We'll take them.
We'll head off. I'm sorry I did your house. I didn't know this would be a problem.
I'll tell you more about why another time.
Go though. Say one thing. Art. Life up for one of my people. That does count for something in my book. Please take that into consideration. It's partially.
I think it's time to go now.
Alright, Jane.
Come on, John.
No,
Thank you for this information you give me.
Very
Very useful.
You didn't hear from me.
I know this.
Yeah, did I hear something? I heard nothing.
John, I think you're blowing this up way too much.
I feel like you're not hearing
Yo.
my words. Listen, I'll tell you guys a story right here. Close my door here. So I meet this French fellow, right? Maybe some of you know his name. I don't remember his name. I met him inland on the main island. He tells me we're all gonna die. That
When did
day,
you meet him?
that day you woke up and you asked me what was going on when I was up early. That day.
So you lied to me.
I did,
said
because
you
you were
didn't speak to
chasing the Watchers. But now you listen. I questioned him, and he had no one else around to support him or lie for him. Nothing he said matched up. 5 years here on Sakal. Doesn't know shit about the Watchers. Survives every time, somehow. Says everyone's gonna die. Right? So, he says, I've just been hiding and running the whole time. 5 years of that. I ask him for more, he doesn't dig up anything, and I get pissed and I tell him to fuck off because he's lying to me. It doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. Either he's playing the long con, he saved that guy, he helped a friend, right? But that's what those guys do after the ones causing the chaos and putting people against each other out there, they get into people's heads. They do what it takes. I've been helped by a Watcher once before. You remember that. He left medicine for me when I was puking my guts out. So I've seen them help, I've seen them harm. It's all their tactics. To play on your emotions, on your mind, either for fear or other ways.
So what you're saying is, these people, there's 5 people that made it out here. They're the Watchers. They're part of it.
Pawns to them or some part of it, allowed to live here. And if we're all gonna die in a couple of days, watch me be proven right.
But we won't be here to find out.
Then again, 5 years of the past, you can't believe what they say. Maybe no one showed up for the last 5 years besides that one girl. And everyone there has been a part of this whole scheme. Because for one thing is, we're all outsiders who came here. They have these broadcasts set up, these tape recorders to find. This entire scavenger hunt is orchestrated. So everything we hear, we don't know if it's true or false. So were people here who before actually died and got stuck here? Or were they never here? Is it a story that we're chasing right now? Or was chasing? I'm not gonna chase this shit, but I've had my theories. And the one thing I am sure of that I will put together and put my fucking heart on is I do not trust anyone who said they've been here for 5 years.
Well, you're right. Maybe we should go grab one of those fuckers who's been here for 5 years, tie him up and torture him until we get the answers out of them, huh?
Is that what you want to do? Because you keep saying that conveniently, like you're infirm. That's what I'm saying. Or you're just trying to rage me and they're making me look like the bad guy right now because you don't agree with me. Huh? Which is it, Atticus? Which
John,
is it?
You ain't the bad guy. I know you ain't no bad guy. You're doing what's best for your people. Right now, I'm tired. I had a lot to deal with over the last few days. Almost got blown to pieces the other day. And I need some rest. So, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, think on that then while you're sleeping.